Russell, it is fabulous to have you here with us. It's nice to have anytime a real quarterback is on the set.
we got a man.
I can't deny it. I mean, you're the man. I mean, he knows this. I wax poetically about you all the time.
Who was saying the Seahawks are making it to the playoffs this year when you were doubting?
No doubt. You were calling the team
before
thing.
the season even began.
He was.
That's what I'm talking about.
He was. He was all over you guys. I got to give him credit for that. But no, you are the man. First of all, I dig this little emblem thing.
You like
You want me to give you? I'll sport it. Give me the. I'll give you my address.
I'm gonna have to give you the emblem. Okay, the Nike emblem, the 3 logo. I'm going to give you the glasses too.
Come on. I mean, I'll wear it.
Yeah,
I don't care. Or at least my little boy will. I promise you that.
Give you these afterwards.
I'll take them right now.
Those are actually pretty sick. Those are. I've been wearing those all day. There's the news that Bose frames. So they play music. You know, Sierra and I, we listen to music all the time, obviously, and so I'm constantly on phone calls on these things. These things are amazing.
That's like Matrix stuff right there.
I've been rocking these the past couple of days.
So you guys really did have a year that a lot of people didn't expect. And I remember talking to you after the Lions game.
Yeah.
That it felt like 2012 all over again. That no one believed, and you were building something. So if that was 2012, is 2019 going to be 2013?
Well, if precedent is anything, then hopefully it'll be a good time for us next year. But you know, I think that the thing that we did really well was we came back in this offseason, you know, this past one we just had.
Right.
Came back into OTAs, and it was all a fresh new start. And the leaders like myself, Bobby, Doug Baldwin's of the world, Tyler Lockett's, Dwayne Brown's, Justin Britt's, you know, we came in and we kind of revamped that. We kind of revamped the meeting room. We kind of revamped the field, how we practice, the locker room. Just, hey, this is a new year, a new time.
Right.
It's a fresh us. And so let's shock the world. Everybody's saying we're going to be 2-14 or 4-12.
Yeah, they're rebuilding. They can't be as good.
There's no time for that. This time is now. And I think we were able to do that. And to be quite frank with you, we're a little disappointed we're not here right now.
Yeah.
We really feel like we could have been here. And we had moments, not just moments, we had a lot of moments really where we showed where we could really go take this thing.
Right.
And I go back to the Rams game. At home, when we played the Rams, they were undefeated at the time. We had the ball on the 31-yard line to go win the game.
Yes,
get 2 penalties in a row, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, and if we can fine-tune those little details, right, those are the things that are going to take the team over the top.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, as
Get your first-round bye and
as
all
continual
those.
growth happens,
right.
and we understand that, and that's where we were able to transition to getting a bunch of wins middle to late of the season. We were able to knock those things out of the way.
Does it bug you to see the Rams here? Because you guys gave them all they could handle twice 31 points scored against them twice. Do you see that and think, oh, I wish it was somebody else?
Well,
if it wasn't, obviously you wish it was you.
Yeah,
but
we always wish it was us.
Rams.
But you obviously realize that, you know, that should have been, that should have been us, you know, if we had done things right. I feel like just throughout the process, and I don't mean that in a negative way.
Yeah.
I mean that in the most positive way. That hey, we're on our way, and you know, obviously next year everybody has to stay healthy and all those little details of that. But hey, we got the right guys in the room. And that's all we need, you know. Right. And so we just got to continue to build, continue to get better. We had a great season this year, I thought. We continue to progress. I'm excited about our young corners. You know, Flowers playing corner, right. Shaquille. I think about Chris Carson and his running ability. I think about our receiver Tyler Lockett having 10 touchdowns this year.
Rashad Penny looks like he's got the promise.
Exactly. You know, there's a lot of guys, and the reality is we didn't even throw the ball that much, but we scored a lot of touchdowns throwing the ball. And how much more can we do? That's what I look forward to. Can we get 3% better? And that's how I look at it.
Well, I mean, that's why you're Russell Wilson, and you're one of the 3-4 best quarterbacks in football every year. I'm amazed at what you do. I really am. I mean, your talent is off the charts, and you have broken molds in the NFL. I mean, right now the new thing is Kyler Murray. Is he too short to play? I mean, just what's your mindset when you hear that type of talk about, you know, the quarterback position?
Well, I think guys help break the mold for me beforehand. You know, I think guys like Steve Young, guys like Michael Vick here in Atlanta, he played. I think guys like Drew Brees, obviously. You know, he's one of my favorite players and favorite people that I know. Watching those guys play, and then I was fortunate to come in and play right away and be very, very successful right away, and been blessed to go to 2 Super Bowls, win one my second year. You know, and so I think it really helped crack the door open for a lot of other guys like Kyler Murray, guys. Baker Mayfield's playing great.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
It's so fun seeing him.
I know,
you know?
right.
So
you made him a #1 pick.
Well,
I mean, you did.
I don't know about that. I think his hard work.
Well, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. If I was able to go again, maybe they would pick me a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I think so.
75th.
Yeah.
But I think that at the end of the day, you know, if you can play ball, you can play ball. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your circumstances. And I think there's a lot of guys that can play a lot of great football.
Yeah.
What was your reaction the first time you saw what Patrick Mahomes can do?
Man, he's special. I was just with him. I was just with him at the Pro Bowl, having a lot of great time with him. We battled in our game, back and forth, which we were unfortunate to win. But he was unbelievable that night. He's a great player. He can make every throw. He's got great demeanor. He's calm. He's poised.
Right.
He's really special.
Yeah. But when you see what a guy like that can do, does that, even at this point in your career, you've been around 7 seasons now, does it inspire you to try to find things he does that maybe you can incorporate, even up to and including a low look pass?
Yeah, I think you build all those things as you continue to grow, and I think he gets a lot of that. We were talking actually the other day. A lot of that's from baseball. You feel ground balls. As the guy's hitting BP, you start throwing it to first base. So I think a lot of that is his. He's very charismatic on the field. You know what I mean? He can make some special things happen, and there's only a handful of guys that can make special plays like that out of nowhere, and he's one of those guys. 2
Super Bowl appearances, 1-1.
Yep.
Which one do you think about more?
Oh, man, I think about the one I won more than...
Do you?
Yeah, I
okay.
think about the one I won more than the other one.
Because sometimes, I know, sometimes as a competitor, though, you think about that one that got away, where, that was a horrible call on that last play. I got to say it. I'm just going to say it right there.
It didn't work, that's for sure. But I think at the end of the day, throughout your career, you're gonna have great times. You're going to have tough moments, too, that help build you up for the next great time.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I look at it. We've had a lot of amazing moments, won a lot of football games.
Right.
And won a lot of football games. And so how many more can we win? How many more can we do?
Right.
And so that's what I look forward to every day when I wake up.
Playing the Patriots, just what's the first thing that you think about in your experience? I think you've played them 3 times, of course, once in the Super Bowl, 2 regular season. What's the first thing that jumps to your mind when you think about them?
Execution.
Yeah.
I think that, as an opposing team, you got to execute great.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do the little things right. I think ultimately too, as well as, we got to be clutch in tight moments. And third downs, you got to be able to make your plays. I think the 2 games that we were able to beat them, we played them 3 times, like you said. The 2 times we were able to beat them, we were really clutch on third downs. We were really clutch in the fourth quarter. I remember my first game, my rookie year playing Tom. We were able to make some plays. I think we were down by 14 or something.
Hit the deep post for a touchdown. I remember.
So I think a lot of that is being clutch in the moments, but also you got to find ways to try to slow down Tom as much as possible. He's as good as it gets, and greatest of all time, arguably and obviously. And so I think that when you think about that, I think the biggest thing that the Rams can try to do is find James White, because he's my old teammate.
Yeah.
He is tough to cover. He's tough to defend. He's tough to tackle.
Right.
He can be the difference maker in this game.
Right.
You mentioned baseball when we were talking about Patrick Mahomes. He mentioned Kyler Murray, and Murray obviously is going to have to make this choice between baseball and football. What advice would you give him if he were to ask you about which way he should go?
Well, that's a great question. I think, first of all, for me, I can go back to my experience. The first thing I did was pray about it. That's the first thing. I think the second thing is write down all the pros and cons.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a lot more pros than cons in this situation. Funny thing is when you're blessed to be able to play both potentially in the major leagues and NFL, it almost feels like a curse in a way, because you're trying well, what do I do? But I think the good thing about this situation is that no matter what he chooses, it's going to be a great thing. He's a great player. He's a great person. And I think ultimately, do what you love most. The thing, and for me, I love the game the ball being in my hands when the game's on the line. 4 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go. I want to strike fear in a defense, and that's what I love more than anything else. Is everybody either rooting for you or rooting against you, and so that was the cool thing I loved.
Before we let you run, he's got to do the Bose plug.
Oh, that's right. That's my bad.
Bose is paying the bills.
Yeah,
okay. What are you going on with Bose?
Yeah, so obviously Bose is the NFL sponsor, and everything else with the National Football League. The QC35 headphones, the 2 headphones, and then also I got these frames which I told you guys about earlier. I've been rocking these.
They're cool, man.
I've been rocking these all day. I'm doing conference calls. I'm listening to music.
That's amazing.
So I'm having fun with these things. But this is pretty sick. And so yeah, it's been exciting. It's been exciting just to be able to work with Bose. Obviously, it's a pleasure, and to be here with the NFL and everything else.
Do we have time for a fishbowl question?
Should we fishbowl them?
Fishbowl.
Right, they're not even paying attention, so
just
pick one. Random question.
Random question.
It's just a random question.
Here, right. I'm going to pick this one right here.
Gotcha.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Man, if you could win any Olympic medal, if you could win any Olympic medal, summer or winter, what would it be?
Ooh.
Well, first of all, it would be gold. And second of all, I would love to beat Usain Bolt. Usain, you're my guy. I would love to beat Usain Bolt in a race if I could do it. But, I don't think it's going to happen.
No, he's not going to beat you in a throwing contest either.
I may throw the football further than him.
Right,
so
right.
they should have a throwing contest. You know?
Hey, football should be an Olympic event. I've been saying that for years. They don't listen to me.
Well, football is growing. You know, I've been fortunate to go to China lately. Been fortunate to go to Europe, London, and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to Brazil here. Me and Sierra soon too as well. We do a lot of stuff with the NFL.
Right.
And it's growing. It's amazing. Just from year 1 to year 2, how the growth of football in China was. It was just drastically different. So it's exciting times.
Cool. Well, Russell, it's exciting to talk to you as always. We wish you all the best. Great to see you. Congratulations on 2018/2012. Good luck in 2019/2013.
I like the way you're thinking, Mike.
All right, we'll be back with more from the Super Bowl.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.